All right, all right, all right. All right. I got it. I got it. I got the answers. I got the answers for this. I got the answers. What's up, guys? It's your boy TGU. And we're back with another video. So I'm actually uploading consistently now, which is awesome. Like, damn, like who would expect me of all people to upload consistently? I think the last time I did that was back at last year's finals, which was like playoffs really, where I uploaded like 4 videos and then fell off the map after game 1 of the finals. But I've actually been pretty consistent with the videos so far. I mean, it's not after every single game, but it's been basically throughout the first round, and then on updates, and then going into the second round, I got my updates. So, boom. All right, so today is Saturday, right? Saturday. If you don't get this until tomorrow, which is Sunday, upload speeds. It should be uploaded in the next like hours or so, but I mean sometimes it's slow, so I don't know what YouTube's gonna do with that. But tonight we have Denver versus Spurs, Game 7. That is probably the most anticipated one that I'm looking forward to because this series has been neck and neck for every single game so far. Like, I never counted out Denver when they were losing, and I never counted out the Spurs when they were losing. So this game could go either way. Personally, like, I want my prediction to go correctly, so I want the Spurs to win, obviously. But if Denver wins, hey, hats off to them. I don't think they're going to beat the Trailblazers. They might just beat the Trailblazers because I don't think... Didn't cancer hurt his arm or something? So I don't know if the Trailblazers got the inside manpower to deal with Jokic in the inside, in the paint, and in the post. But we'll see. They got people on the team that can add a body to Jokic and make it difficult for him. So, but we know Jokic is not afraid to pass the ball out and kick it out to an outside shooter. So he's like an expert at that. But besides that, I think the first game of the Raptors-Philly game is also tonight. I could be wrong about that. It's some game in the East. It's the first game of one of the games in the East. And then obviously tomorrow, which is Sunday, we got the Warriors facing the Houston Rockets, game 1. That is going to be wild. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. So, looking back at it, I want to just bring this video. Oh my god, it's just blurring out and shit. Alright, but I want to bring this video to, and sorry if I seem like up in energy and like all over the place, because like I just finished my workout, so my adrenaline's still kind of high, so excuse me for that. But listen, and I'm going to get real serious right now. Listen to my voice, listen to my sexy ass voice. All right, Kevin Durant. Katie, you may never watch this video. This may never make it to a recommended. And you know what? While I'm on the topic, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, click that button again. Make it go back to being gray. And then I want you to click the like button again. And after you click the like button again, I want you to hit the subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, I want you to unsubscribe from the channel and then subscribe again. And then that time, put the bell notifications on. And once you do that, then I want you to share the video. Because you right there, if you don't share this goddamn video, I swear to God, I won't do a damn thing. But I swear to God, you better share this. You better share this video. You better share this video. But yeah, KD, right? Kevin Durant. I think we've gotten to the point where we have to respect the man as being the best in the world at the moment. What? TGU, blasphemy. You Warriors fan. You Warriors bandwagon. Blah, 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 blah. You guys are just riding the wave. KD's dropping 40 and 50 points. No, listen. Pause. Pause. Talk to the hand. Pause. Bring it back. Come back through here. Listen to me, right? KD has consistently been a tremendous threat to every team in the NBA. People like to say he's a choke artist for some reason. I have yet to see KD really choke. Sometimes he'll take the ball into his own hands in isolation in the crunch times and he'll miss shots, but he's a shooter. You shoot and you live with what the result is. It's not like if you're a slasher and you can just take it to the net every single time and never have to worry about the consequence. I mean, that really comes down to technique, right? Being a slasher, how did you finish at the rim? That's technique-wise. A shooter, sometimes it could be the best form ever, but if the ball just does not go in, or it hits the rim at a weird angle, and it does that thing where it goes around and around, or it bounces out and then bounces on the back on the glass, and then it might just fall sideways, it might fall out. Sometimes you gotta live with that result, right? But listen, I know for damn near over a decade now, we have been talking about LeBron being the best basketball player in the world. But I'm here to tell you today, Kevin Durant is making a serious case for why he's not one of just the top 3 players in the world. He's not just the second best player in the world. No, because he's not that. KD has moved himself to being the biggest threat in not one of the best basketball player in the world. Now, again, still my favorite player in the world is Steph Curry. I'm just going to say that right now. Like, I love the guy. He's a class act. He's out there having fun. Sometimes some teams don't like it when he's doing his little dancing and everything else. But he's just living his best life. He's playing basketball in the most fun way possible without being super duper gripped on the intensity of every single game. All these teams playing like it's the last fucking time they'll ever play in the game, and they're putting their heart and soul out there, and they're being mean-faced all the time. Curry's out there dancing, showing his mouthpiece, catering to the crowd. He's a showsman. But enough about Curry. This isn't about Curry. It's about KD. KD, you, sir, of the best basketball player in the NBA today. Hands down. I've gone ahead and dubbed him Mr. Consistency or not even just Mr. Consistency, Mr. Efficiency. Let me bring this to you, right? KD, and you probably already know this, KD has been ultra efficient for like the last 2 months of the season into the playoffs, and he's still efficient in the playoffs. He's still way efficient. And no one's stopping him. KD is literally ready to dog everyone to get this last chip with the Golden State Warriors. I feel like, now I have to leave this for a different video, but I really do feel like this is the last year the dynasty will be together. But for their last year. And not only just the last year as the dynasty being together, but the last year in Oracle. I feel like the Warriors are going to do everything they can to bring the chip back home one more time to Oracle Arena. And at the front lines for that, KD. KD is not going. He wants it bad. Every single video. Sorry for my finger being in it, and the shit got blurry. Every single video on my phone about to die. Next time, I'm going to try to charge it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of like... There we go. I'm in the center now. What's up? But listen. Kevin Durant has surpassed LeBron. And all of you LeBron fans out there. Hell, I'm a LeBron fan. I like LeBron. You're like, what? Golden State Warriors fan talking about he likes LeBron? Stop trying to just suck our dicks because you don't want us to hate on you, man. I really do like LeBron. Like, I don't see how people can hate LeBron. He's a very likable player and likable person in life. I understand people think he's trying to control narratives and such and such, but I mean, honestly, like, who doesn't want to control their own narrative? Like, if someone's trying to make a narrative about you in your life, and you know you don't want that to be the case for you, and you don't want that to be the story that is told about you, you control that narrative for yourself, and you tell your own story. And that's what LeBron is a master of doing. He's a master of spinning his own narrative on himself. So, no hate on LeBron, no shade, no Johns. But I honestly believe that LeBron is... People like to feel like LeBron's getting better every single year. I don't agree with that. I think the last time LeBron was at his peak was 2015, 2016. That was when LeBron was like absolutely insane. And then even then, like last year, he was really good. I feel like that was LeBron's last year really being that good. Now, of course, next season, LeBron's still a freak of nature in terms of being an athlete, but next season has a lot to be foretold. You know what I'm saying? A lot to come. A lot of improvements from certain stars. Russell Westbrook says he's going to try to work to be a better shooter. We'll see about that. Paul George says he's signing with the Thunder next year. They're going to look to get better together. Maybe PG can give him some tips on shooting because PG is obviously a way better shooter than Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, right? So maybe he can give some tips on how to shoot and such, right? LeBron obviously gets better every year in terms of trying to keep his body in shape and trying to come back as a better athlete every year. But KD, he's just a beast. Yeah. I don't... next series for the Warriors, the Rockets, obviously. I don't know. I don't know who on the Rockets can truly stop KD. Like, I feel like the only person who can stop KD is KD himself. The only way that KD does not go off against the Rockets is if he misses shots and he takes bad shots, like really bad shots, super heavily contested shots that he knows he cannot make, even if it's over someone. And he just doesn't show out against the Rockets. It's the only way, KD can be stopped is if he stops himself. Like, Curry, there'll be nights he can go off, as he will not miss, right? And there's some nights that he gets locked up, he gets clamped. Like, let's keep it a buck. He gets clamped. Clay just takes really weird shots sometimes, and that's the only reason. But he's Mr. Heat Check for sure. He will heat up in a heartbeat, and you will not be able to catch him after that. If you let Clay heat up, it's over. So there's a triple threat there for the Warriors. The Rockets, they got Harden. They got CP3, who is like a super tactician in terms of what he wants to do on the court. He's the floor general in a sense for the Rockets. While Harden is the mercenary, he's out there just dropping bombs and taking names. You don't guard him enough, he's going to burn you away. He's going to absolutely incinerate your team with threes and taking it to the hole, getting fouls. And that's a big thing for this next series. The Warriors cannot get into foul trouble early because that's what's going to dictate every game. So they get into foul trouble early. So, for the first games for round two. All right. Warriors, Rockets, I got... If it's in Oakland, which it is, obviously, I don't know why I said if. The Rockets came into the Bay to get ready before they even faced the Clippers for their last game, which is Game 6. So, Warriors, I don't know, because the Warriors have been weird at home. They've been winning a lot more on the road. Like, they've been handling business on the road. But when it comes to playing in Oracle, it's kind of a toss-up. Like, they really don't seem to be able to bring that same energy in Oakland, which is kind of weird. But I don't know if they feel pressured to bring their home crowd so much, so many highlights and shit, and they try to do too much or whatever have you. But when they're on the road, they're handling business. When they're at home, they're getting torched on, and blowing leads and shit, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But game one, I feel like the Warriors gonna come out, try to bust the Rockets in the face. Rockets gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be a close game. I'm predicting like they're gonna both reach like the 120s. It's gonna be close, but I feel like the Warriors got it for game one. And that's gonna set the pace for the rest of the series. Game one, Rockets, Philly, not Rockets, Philly, Raptors, Philly. I got the Raptors. Yeah, I feel like the Raptors might actually beat the Philadelphia Sixers in 5. Now, unless Embiid is like a complete monster throughout this whole series and he comes in healthy throughout the series, like healthy Embiid is a nightmare for the Raptors. But if that's not the case, then the Raptors got it in 5. They got enough people with the firepower to keep up with the Sixers shooters and such, and they got a much more athletic and young core than the Sixers. Even though the Sixers team is very young in itself, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I feel like the Raptors might win this first game by like 15 points. Not to say something slight, not a dub. They won't dub them, but they'll probably lead by a lot for most of the game. Like double-digit points, whether it's 10 to whatever, right? They'll lead by double digits for most of the game. Close out with like 15-point lead and close the game out like that. Celtics versus Bucks. As much as I want the Celtics to go ahead and just win the series, because I want the dream match, obviously Warriors versus Celtics, but I feel like the Bucks are going to take game one. It's probably going to be a low-scoring game for both teams, actually, because I feel like the Celtics are going to really try to rely on playing heavy defense to keep the score in range of them being able to do something there. So I think the score is going to probably be like somewhere in like the late 90s, maybe early hundreds, so like 105 to like under, like 90 to 105, basically. Anywhere in that range, that'll probably be the end score for both teams. No team will get past that point. So, but I got the Bucks coming out of this first game with the W. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the series, right? And then Spurs, Denver. Spurs, I got them winning this game tonight. I got them winning. It's going to be a battle. Neither team wants to give it up. Neither team wants to go home. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in the way they play the game. They do not want to go home today. So, but I got the Spurs. Nuggets fans, you guys have been great. Nuggets players, you guys have been great. You guys have shown a lot of heart this season, everything. But I feel like the Spurs, they're going to close it out on you. But who knows? This is going to be a battle. It's going to come down to who has more heart. And I believe the Spurs are going to get it, and they're going to face the Trailblazers in the second round. So, that's my predictions for that. Those are my thoughts on KD passing LeBron as being the best player in the world. Yeah, if you got any comments, leave them down in the comment section below. And like I told you, that sequence, hold on, my shit blurring. Bye-bye. There you go. Oh, shit, man. I gotta shave. Oh, baby. But yeah, go ahead, hit that like button. Go ahead and click it again. Make that shit gray. Then go ahead and hit that shit again. Hit the like button again. Boom, 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 right? And then you go down to that little button. This is a little red button if it's not subscribed already, right? If you already are subscribed, you know what I'm saying? Actually, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Then after that, you and whoever else is already subscribed, I want you all to go ahead and click the unsubscribe button. And then I want you to click the subscribe button again. I'm about to fuck up my camera. Click the subscribe button again. And then put on them goddamn bell notifications. Because you got to get these fucking videos. Because I'm about to bring these videos back to back to back to back. Hey, back to back to back. Hey, back to back to back to back. Hey, back to back. But I'll see you guys later. It's been your boy T. G. You. And we out. Deuces.